Ever thought a daring nighttime escape can stir a whole town? Welcome to Hear the Web, where we talk about intriguing narratives from the information superhighway.
That's right, Tom. Today we are visiting Morgantown, Pennsylvania, where an abrupt escape from a juvenile detention center left the community on high alert. 9 teenagers, aged 15 to 17, overpowered 2 prison employees, taking their keys and breaking free.
Daring indeed, Lily. The escape sent local and state police into an overnight mission for these escapees, involving around 60 people, K9 units, and even drones.
It's interesting how vulnerability can often drive people to the extreme. 4 of these escapees were captured after they knocked on a homeowner's door.
They were tired, cold, and essentially gave up. Human resilience, or lack thereof, is an interesting aspect to consider.
That's true, Tom, but it wasn't the same for all of them. The police faced quite the adventure when 5 of the teens managed to steal a vehicle and were later captured following a pursuit.
Quite the narrative arc indeed. A fitting case of the law catches up eventually. All of them, it's worth noting, were captured within 4 miles of the detention center without active resistance.
It's impressive that none of them ventured too far beyond. They faced charges of escape, riot, and a range of assault. Some will also face charges regarding theft by unlawful taking.
To encapsulate, teenagers who ordinarily are expected to be preparing for life's bigger challenges were instead involved in a high-stakes escape operation.
But let's not forget, Tom, we're discussing Abraxas Academy here. This is no ordinary school. It's essentially a secure residential treatment program for delinquent male youth. The teenagers behind these bars have a history of habitual or sexual offending behaviors.
And that brings right home the complexity of this situation. When understanding the context, it becomes apparent that these teens are dealing with far heavier problems than their peers.
Absolutely. But let's also take a moment to visualize Abraxas Academy and its immediate environment. It's about 15 miles west of South Coventry Township, where another interesting but distinct narrative unfolded recently.
Indeed, Lily. The place saw the dramatic capture of an escaped murder convict just a fortnight ago. How the area coped with 2 such crises back-to-back is quite a story in itself.
Right. But to note here, in this case, at least 2 of the teens returned to the facility looking weary and dirty. The harsh wilderness is clearly not meant for everyone, especially city-bred kids with limited survival skills.
It lends to a certain tragic irony. 9 teens seeking freedom, only to find the wilderness outside isn't a welcoming host as they might have presumed.
But what strikes me, Tom, is that this wasn't a solo venture. These teenagers were operating in cahoots. They communicated, planned their escape, and executed it together. That's a significant level of coordination and teamwork.
Definitely gives one pause. But just as striking is the institution's resilience amidst these crises. It weathered a mass escape and earlier a riot involving 50 teenagers. The challenges they're facing are heavy indeed.
To conclude, the sleepy town of Morgantown, Pennsylvania is a living testament to the saying, "It takes a village." From homeowners alert to unusual activities, law enforcement working tirelessly, to even drones used in the operation, the community demonstrated immense strength.
We hope they won't have to face any more such incidents in the future. The promise of better days always prevails, doesn't it? Until next time on Hear the Web, we're Tom and Lily signing off.